Okay, today I wanted to talk a little bit about rising anxiety in our society. More people are describing a background level of anxiety lately, even when nothing specific is wrong. There's just all this static that we can't seem to clear. So Laura, what happens physiologically when the system, our bodies, are carrying more stimulation than it actually has the capacity to process?
When the body's capacity is exceeded, it shifts into a sympathetic state, basically a protective mode. Breath shortens, muscles subtly tense, and attention narrows. It's not a personal flaw. It's simply the system signaling it's near its limit.
So what do you do if the system is completely overrun by all the stimuli? What do you do?
You give it more space to process, not more pressure. It's not about pushing through. It's about allowing your system to decompress. When capacity expands, that baseline anxiety eases because your body isn't overloaded anymore.
But the idea isn't just to be able to handle endless amounts of stimuli. I mean, that can't be the goal. That takes away from presence, according to the other videos on embodiment we've been doing. So capacity has a limit. How do we know when we've reached it?
You'll know you've reached capacity when presence feels hard to maintain. When you're more reactive, less fluid. The goal is not infinite tolerance. It's coherence. When you feel stable, responsive, and able to pause, that's your sweet spot.
So whenever we become very reactive, that is our cue that we need to take some time and regulate our nervous system because we've reached capacity and we're no longer able to process our emotions, and we're literally just, um, you know, we're pushing our emotions onto other people because we can't process them, correct?
That's it. When we become reactive, it's a signal we've hit our threshold. It's not about blame. It's just a cue to pause. Regulating lets us process internally so we don't offload onto others. It's about restoring flow, not suppressing emotion.
I just wanted to kind of touch on real quick that, when you kind of just give your emotional energy, you have reached your capacity and you're just offloading onto others. We think of like the flu and catching the cold, and how when you get close enough to somebody, you can exchange germs. And I just wanted to recognize that energy works exactly the same way. You can take your bad, yucky sadness, anger, and you can completely just give it to somebody else, just like you would, influenza. So can you touch on that a little bit about how we exchange energy that way?
While emotions are contagious in a social sense, it's not like a germ. We aren't giving our feelings, we're resonating. When one person is dysregulated, others can attune to that state. But the solution is self-regulation. When we hold our own calm, we support others in returning to theirs.
That's wonderful. So that's it for today. We're just giving you a little bit. Thank you, Wayfinders, for joining us. The embodiment code is now live, so please check it out. We will see you next time.